And then right now we're okay. Thank you all again for being here. Super excited to have you all. And we would like to introduce our amazing speaker, Dr. Abby Hamilton, for their workshop, Assertiveness in the Face of Racism for Filipino Americans.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Dr. Abby, and I earned my PhD in industrial organizational psychology with a master's in management and also my bachelor's degree in communication studies. I'm currently the director of student services at Everglades University here in Tampa, Florida. And I have educated and trained in leadership for over 20 years and spent the last 11 years equipping my university students with the skills to present them in their job search and the workplace. Recently, I conducted research on 473 Filipino Americans in 35 states in the United States, and we revealed that Filipino values conflict with assertiveness. What? Oh my goodness, that was so eye-opening. So that's why I speak now on assertiveness, confidence, and communication and culture. So to all my Filipino Americans in Zoom land, I just want to remind you, this is a mental health conference. So I have one question for you. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? I mean, I'm glad you're here, but can't you hear your parents saying, what is this mental health, mental health? Filipinos are strong. Haven't you heard? Lakas ng loob, our inner strength. It's a problem. That is the problem. We were raised to think that we're strong. We can handle all this hurt on our own. My research has shown that our traditional Filipino values keep us from standing up for ourselves, finding our voice, and being assertive. So what do we do? What do we do with this situation? We do two things, okay? Number one, we learn the values, those Filipino values that hold us back from being assertive, so that we can recognize when they are starting to direct our behavior. And then number two, we learn the assertiveness techniques to communicate in this world that we live in. And we're going to do those things today. First of all, let's just take a second to figure out what assertiveness is in the first place. Assertiveness is saying what you want and saying what you do not want in a calm and composed yet firm way. It's not that ugly thing that everybody thinks of, where someone gets angry or gets up in somebody's face. That's not assertive. Assertive is calm and composed and distinguished. So let's look at those Filipino values, the ones that keep us from being assertive. I'm going to go through 4 of them, but there are so many more. Number 1, pakikisama, going along with the crowd. Number 2, utang na loob, debt of the heart, the obligation. Number 3, hiya, shame. And number 4 is amor propio, upholding the appearance of what everybody, the titas and the titos expect of you. These are some values that keep us from being assertive. Does this sound familiar? Go there, anak. Go along with the others for folk dancing. The children of Ano are dancing also. Ay, nako. You don't have to like it. Just go there now. That's an example of the Filipino value of pakikisama. Go along with the crowd. It doesn't matter what you want. What about when your friends plan that awesome beach day and the guy you like is going to be there? You can already imagine the music that's playing, the flirting that's going to happen, the fun, the selfies, and those lifelong memories that you would cherish forever. Until all of a sudden, look, on Saturday, you will be helping your uncle clean out the garage. Be there by 8 a.m., okay? Help your uncle. That's an example of the Filipino value of utang na loob, debt of the heart, obligation to your family, no matter what you may have planned that day.
Dr. Abby, I'm so sorry to interrupt. So actually, we're gonna have to relocate to a different Zoom link just because our IT support person told us that we're unable to have multiple workshops kind of like operating during the same time. So if everyone in this current Zoom could move to the new Zoom link I just sent in the chat, we're just gonna like relocate to that Zoom link so that we don't have any more technical difficulties.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry about that.
Did you hear everything so far?
Oh yes, yes.
Okay, all right. I'll close out and come back in. All right, bye.
Okay, all right, bye-bye. Okay.